I love mixing different materials in my jewelry, and in this video I'm turning a crescent moon-shaped stone and a simple aluminum washer into a magical pendant. Let's get started. Hello, my name is Melissa and welcome to my channel. Today I want to wrap this crescent moon. This happens to be a freebie from Maya Crystals with one of my orders. Maya Crystals store on Facebook. And I wanted to work with washers again, so I have this kit of aluminum I thought would look nice. I don't have aluminum wire. Let's see, copper or titanium coated copper. First thing I would want to do is texture my washer with a ball peen hammer. I'll be right back. I have to do that in another room because we have somebody sleeping. Okay, done hammering. Aluminum gets really shiny. So that looks pretty cool so far. And pull out some of my 20 gauge. Two 12-inch lengths. Try to get them straight so they can lay next to each other. Okay, I'm going to find the center, and I'm going to weave about an inch of center. This wire is out of control. And I'm going to weave this bail in a modified sumac weave. And for now, I'm going to anchor it on the bottom wire. And it's really easy. You go around both. Up on top, down the back and around the bottom wire, across the top and around the top wire, down the back and around the bottom wire. I use a guitar pick, across the top and around the top wire, back behind, and around the bottom wire, and just keep going. And press it down every so often. Okay, let's weave an inch. Good enough. Let's anchor this puppy. One. Oh my God. This is why bobbins are helpful. Look at this rat's nest. These things. I'll link them below. There we go, all tidy again. Mark it really quick and put it with my other cheap wire. Sometimes I get asked, why do you like working with square wire? It just sits together a lot easier than round does. Round twists around all over the place. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. Okay, so I'm gonna spread one set out, keep two together, and pinch your bail. Everybody's going to come through the ring, and we're going to have one set go one way and one set go the other way. And of course the bail's going to get all twisted up, because that's what round wire likes to do. I'm going to be especially careful not to scratch this wire because I can't buff it, because it's coated. So let's put our moon up there, see where we need to come around. Try to get these guys curving nicely and match each other. Okay, I think they match. I'm going to put a bend in them where they meet the washer. Put my moon in. Gently curve my wires. So they go through the middle. Try not to kink them. Same with this side. Gently start curving them. Try to match the other side. I curve these back through the middle again. I'm going to wrap these around the washer and hopefully call it good. I use my round nose pliers a lot for this because it tends to bring it around whatever I'm wrapping my wire around really nice. I wonder if I should bind these. Small 20 gauge. I'm going to try putting 20 gauge wire around these guys down here. And then I'm going to try to twist them. Twisted it, brought it up. Now I think I'm gonna feed it through this way. Bring this other wire behind these guys. One coming out there, one coming out there. That's not too bad, right? This pendant shows how creative you can get when you mix unexpected materials. Would you try making jewelry with washers? If you're interested in more washer jewelry, check out my hardware jewelry playlist. Have a great one, and I'll see you in the next video.